You ever looked at the moon and like, damn, that moon look close?
Because the motherfucking moon is close. It ain't far like how they say it is.
Steven, wake up. Steven! Steven! Oh. He's waking up. Steven.
What is it?
You have to see what I found. You have to. I swear it's worth it.
It's like 6 in the morning. What do you want?
It's not morning. It's like 7 p.m.
Fuck off. You know I was at a party last night, you asshole. What is it?
Anyway, I got some cool shit to show you, Steven.
What is it you want to show me?
Seriously, get the fuck up. You won't see this again.
Swear to God, this better be important, Steve. Seriously.
Why do I look like an idiot to you? Get your ass over here. Let's go outside.
So early. This better be something good. Dear God. Steve, where are you? Oh my God, are you serious? I always know how these kind of fucking situations end. Steve, it's not funny. It's not funny anymore. Come on. Steve. Maybe he's in the back. He better be. Yo. What the is somebody in here? Hello? Guess not. Steve, get your fucking ass up. Where? Maybe he's in the back. Doesn't make any sense. What is this? Are you Yep, something's gonna fucking happen. Steve, I know you can see this. This isn't funny. You don't forget about it. I guess I woke up for nothing. What is here? Anything in here? This is really weird. Wait, why is there another camera? How the fuck are these things appearing? Oh my God. What is going on? Oh, girls. Go, Botch! That moved good. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. Not really though. He's my brother after all. Steve? Yo, he came from this way. Oh, where the fuck is he? Where the fuck is he? Just heard it coming from over here. Smells like gas, dude. What the fuck is going on? Yo. Bitch, what the fuck is this? I don't have time for this. Whenever this shit happens, something weird goes on. Why is that fucking negative? It's not supposed to be like that. Now it's not? Okay. It's a fucking mess. Jesus Christ. I thought I organized this stuff. Fuck. Dude, yo, hold on. Yo! Yo! Oh.
Ah, fuck. Help me drag the body.
Hey there guys, it is Steven from MechaPuma, and today, oh boy, my knuckles never crack when I want them to. We are getting ready to do a part 2 on the flat earth situation here, and I know it's been a very long time. I kind of lost interest in it for a while, but I decided we need to finish this. I'm not going to just leave it hanging there. I mean, that would mean that, because, you know, I promised to continue this one, and I feel like it would just be kind of wrong of me not to give you guys the second part, but also, I hadn't completely finished that one video I did in the first one as well, so let's take a look at that.
All the people that's watching that bitch go blow the fuck up. They didn't go to the moon in 1969. It was bullshit. It's a firmament. We can't get out this motherfucker. We can't get out. We don't live on no ball of fucking water. Cause water what? Finds its own level.
So the first point this dude makes, in part 2 at least, is that apparently the moon landing didn't happen. So explain all of the footage from it then. Well, it was staged. If that's the best explanation you're going to have on a topic, then you should probably educate yourself a little bit more on that. Just saying. See, I think it has a possibility of being fake due to the motives behind it, you know, getting there before other countries, beating the Russians at their own game, you know, all of that good stuff. But why would the 400,000 people working on it never say anything about it? Because when you think of it from a skeptic's point of view, at first, it's like, yeah, maybe it really didn't happen. And then you start looking into it more, and then you realize that a lot of people participated in it, and they all say it's real. Now, did they get paid off? I highly doubt you could pay off that many people. It's just an insane number of people who participated in the event of getting to the moon. Why would we have moon rocks, and why would we be collecting things from there? I don't think that's fake, man. We found so much stuff on the moon, and I mean, we're exploring other planets at this point, so the only really fair argument is CGI, but at the same time they didn't have CGI back then, so what you have to do is resort to props to explain it. But at the same time, the sea rock apparently was in a refurbished version. It was in a version with higher quality. They made the lower quality into higher quality, so that could have been a pixelation error, which surprisingly enough, I've dealt with almost every video I make, so I know how that stuff works, and it could be a coincidence. That really could be. The sea rock is probably just a coincidence, like everything else that looked fake. The shining little things above their heads that people were saying, oh, they were levitating on, they were pulling them up, and they were floating like it was zero gravity, that could have been their antennas. Yes, they were on one shoulder, one side, but if you turn a certain way, it looks like it's coming from right behind you, because, you know, the backpack, if you turn like this, there we go, looks like a string's up behind you when it's shining. And even if the moon landing was fake, the moon isn't fake. The moon is very much there, even though I'm pretty damn sure the moon landing was absolutely not faked. Then again, though, I mean, you can't trust the government, right? No. Everything the government says is completely wrong. Definitely.
Look at Neptune right here. Look at Uranus. Look at all this shit.
So now what's happening is he's trying to persuade people that different planets are fake. So by using this argument, how do you know the Earth is real? At all? Oh, well, it's not, you know, the shape we think it is. how do you even know it's real at this point? See, the problem with using this absolutist argument is that you don't know if things around you are real anymore. Once you go to extremes and say this is absolutely the case, this is fake, these are all fake, we've all been lied to, then this is basically a paradox now. Why would people trust you? Because you could be spewing fake information to them. And that's the entire problem with the whole premise of the flat earth theory. And, you know, the flat moon theory. There's one theory with, like, the government in the moon or some crazy Star Wars gypsy shit like that. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but that's the problem. You can't think of things absolutely absolute, alright? The second you think of something as being absolute, you null out any responses anybody will ever have, and therefore you are being more unscientific than the people who absolutely assume that science is correct. Now, I know that might be confusing, and I know I don't use a lot of logic on this channel because I'm a stupid fuck. Then again, I mean, I'm not a stupid fuck on everything. Maybe you should trust me on this. I'm smarter than this guy, I think. There's like a 1% chance he's right. So, once you go completely absolute on this, there is no turning back. Because then everything you say could be wrong, and if that's wrong, that's absolutely wrong, but what's absolutely right? The only thing that is absolute in the entirety of humanity and the entirety of the existence of this universe is the word absolute. The word absolute is the only thing absolute in the entirety of this universe, and I want to stress that a lot. There is nothing that is absolute. Something that has a 99.999999999% chance of happening is not absolute. Everything this guy is saying relies on the theory that everything is absolute, and that is not true, not in the slightest. And if you go back to my other video, which I'll play a clip of here, and if you want any more proof that the Earth is definitely not flat, there is a bridge called the Verrazano-Narrows Bridge. Sorry, that name's a little bit hard to pronounce, but the Verrazano-Narrows Bridge is a bridge that goes above a huge body of water, some land as well, and it is just a gigantic bridge. The bridge is miles long, and they had to actually curve it to match the curve of the Earth, or, you know, it's slightly exaggeratedly curved, admittedly, but why would they curve it? Why would they spend all that money and just all that planning time trying to come up with a good curve design if the Earth was flat? Do you think they really built a bridge to try to brainwash us into thinking that the Earth is a different goddamn shape? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's for the safety of the people going across it, because arched bridges work better, especially since the Earth is so freaking close to being absolutely spherical.
Look at Pluto. They got the damn dog Pluto in the fucking planet Pluto. You see what I'm saying? They've been mind fucking your ass since you was a kid.
I think the number one most absurd thing so far is that he tries to make a joke about Disney on the moon. Like, Disney might be on ice, but bitch, they are not on the moon. Trust me about that. We don't want moon Nazis around here. That would not be very fun. Nazis aren't fun in general, but moon Nazis would probably be even fucking worse. Jesus.
What you see when you go outside is fucking water. You ever heard of saying, open the floodgates of heaven? Think about it. Clouds hold water. I can't hold a fucking cloud, and I can't hold water, but you telling me a cloud can hold fucking water? I seen it rain with no clouds in the sky. Open the floodgates of heaven. All what you see up there, that blue shit, ain't nothing but fucking water.
Okay, so basically he's saying the sky is water, and that is completely factually incorrect, without a doubt. I have been in the sky. I've flown in planes. Luckily, I haven't gotten sucked out a window yet, but I hope that doesn't happen. But pretty much what this guy's saying is that I've been flying through water. Now, I've seen raindrops. Obviously, it was raining when I flew on the airplane, when I saw raindrops. So that was self-explanatory, but everything happens because of a chemical reaction. And the ultraviolet light beams from the sun, did I say that right? I think it's ultraviolet rays is the official term, but I'll use light beams because it sounds like Star Wars and it sounds fucking badass! Basically, the light beams, or rays as the scientists call them, come down from the sun, and basically, you know, kind of like I'm penetrating this argument, they penetrate the clouds in the atmosphere and all of the stuff in the atmosphere on Earth, and the colors just so happen to combine in a way which make it light blue. And actually, the ocean is only blue because it reflects off of the sky due to water reflecting off of things. You know how you notice your own reflection in the mirror? And you know, you can look down in a river and it looks like a distorted mirror. The water's flowing, but you can still see yourself in really clear water, right? The water molecules will reflect yourself back at you.
Now I'm gonna give you proof that the shit fucking water. When you look at a star at nighttime, you're like, from what you were taught to believe, oh, this is burning gas, many suns. Fuck that. I say it's water, right? Now you know that it's water and a star is a light. Think about the ripples of water and how the star looking like it's twinkling.
This guy is trying to do the brainwashing argument, alright? So he's saying, when we were kids, this happened, we were told this, so then everybody assumes it must be true. Yes, that is how it works, but let me tell you something. Flat Earth was disproven by the spherical Earth theory. And I call these theories because you actually have to see it to know it, and you have not seen it directly. So how would you know? That's another thing he contradicts himself on, but we'll get to that at another time, hopefully, if I don't forget, because I'm a stupid fuck. But not as dumb as some flat earthers. He's trying to say that we've all been brainwashed. But to be honest, I see it as science is not absolute. Like I've just been getting at over and over again, science prides itself off of not being absolute. That's why I prefer it over religion, which is absolute. I prefer it over any culture, which is absolute. Like American culture is pretty absolutist in my opinion, right? You're allowed to eat one animal, you're not allowed to eat other. You're allowed to say this slur, but you're not allowed to say that one. It's very absolutist for no reason. And that's why I fucking adore science, okay? I don't like aspects of science, right? I don't like the fact that studies can be funded by organizations studying themselves. For example, the meat and dairy industry fund their own studies. And also, I don't think you should be able to test on animals, and I don't think you should be able to test on human beings without their consent.
You ever looked at the moon and like, damn, that moon look close? Because the motherfucking moon is close. It ain't far like how they say it is. You ever looked at the sun like, damn, it don't look like it's billions of miles away? Because it's fucking not. They say the sun just big as fuck, but every solar eclipse, the sun and the moon connect perfectly every single time.
So here he goes again, pulling a complete straw man argument. You can't judge something off of appearance, alright? That would be like saying, this Delano guy, I don't like his face. That means he's wrong. He's trying to put it into some terms of eyesight perspective, and our eyesight is not always right. That's why illusions exist, Delano. That's why illusions exist, because we don't always perceive things properly out of our fucking eyeballs. Whoa, who knew that?
Genesis chapter 1, verse 14. And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, for seasons, and for years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of heaven to give upon the earth. And it was so. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, the sun, and the lesser light to rule the night, the moon. He made the stars also.
Here's chapter 1, section 2 in my Bible that says, don't use religion to justify flat earth theory because religion is full of bullshit sometimes. That's interesting. Yeah, let's use the same thing that put people into slavery and stopped gays from marrying for fucking information. That would work very well. That makes a lot of sense. So much sense that it makes dollars for selling Bibles.
We got pictures of the fucking earth, right? From the moon, they say. But they say the earth is so big and we own, and this is a picture from the moon. If that was the case, you wouldn't be able to fit the whole fucking earth in this photo. If the earth was that big the way you say it is. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. This picture is fake. In 1969, them niggas didn't land on the fucking moon, man. You wanna know why they didn't land on the moon? Cause you can't land on the fucking moon. It's a light.
Hey, dumbass. I have a solution for you. Take a picture of something like a plant up close, and it'll fill the entire lens of your camera. This guy doesn't even know how to understand percentages, first of all. I hope he does. I'm hoping the title's a joke. I'm really hoping the title's a fucking joke. Believe me, I actually don't hope this guy is stupid. I want to assume the best of people I see on YouTube, but I just don't know. You usually show your best self online. Imagine this guy when he turns the goddamn camera off. I'm not trying to, be hateful, but actually why? Like, how do you come to these fucking conclusions, dude?
People who been in airplanes, you flying like this straight. You don't feel shit. You feel this the whole fucking ride. People who be in airplanes the whole time, right? It don't curve. The earth don't fucking curve. If the earth did curve, it'd be like this. The plane would be dipping by every fucking 5 minutes. They're going around the goddamn curve.
If you went that fast, you would feel it. You go not that fast. You go like 500 miles per hour. And yes, I do feel a curvature on airplanes. I've been on them dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of times in my life, and I always feel curvature, dude. Believe me. I've flown for good 12 hours before, some shit like that. Yeah, I could feel the curvature, bitch. It was not straight, let me tell you that. It was literally as straight as Michael Jackson was at his ranch, which was very gay. So it's not straight in the slightest. This is as straight as Joey Graceffa, okay? That is not straight at all. I'm just so done, man. I'm just like, what the fuck? Look, I know there might be some people who lie. I know there are liars out there. I know that not everything everybody says is true, but I'm willing to bet that space and science are right in this instance. Not an absolute value. They're not absolutely right, but they're the closest to being right you will get. This isn't 1,000,000% proof that the Earth is flat. This at best is 1% proof. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I did keep my promise. Next, I'm also going to keep a promise, so you'll see what that video is. I'll see your faces later. That's basically it. Stay thick, not flat.
No.